What does Fabio do? Fabio makes an appointment. What did Fabio do? Fabio made an appointment. What does he do first at the appointment? He fills out some forms. What did he do first at the appointment? He filled out some forms. What does he do next? Next, he waits in the waiting room. What did he do next? Next, he waited in the waiting room. What does the assistant do? The assistant calls his name. What did the assistant do? The assistant called his name. What does she give him? She gives him a drug test. What did she give him? She gave him a drug test. Where did he go after that? After that, he went to the examination room for a physical. Where does he go after that? After that, he goes to the examination room for a physical. Does the assistant take his blood pressure? No, she doesn't. The assistant weighs him. Did the assistant take his blood pressure? No, she didn't. The assistant weighed him. What does she ask him about? She asks him about his health and lifestyle. What did she ask him about? She asked him about his health and lifestyle. What does she do with this information? She records this information in his file. What did she do with this information? She recorded the information in his file. What does the doctor do? The doctor reviews Fabio's file. What did the doctor do? The doctor reviewed Fabio's file. Did she take his temperature? No, she didn't. She took his blood pressure. Does she take his temperature? No, she doesn't. She takes his blood pressure. What does she do next? Next, she measures his heart rate. What did she do next? Next, she measured his heart rate. What did she do to his throat? She examined his throat. What does she do to his throat? She examines his throat. What does she do next? Next, she tests his reflexes. What did she do next? Next, she tested his reflexes. What did Fabio do first when he got his drug test? Fabio showed his ID. What does Fabio do first when he gets his drug test? Fabio shows his ID. What does he do next? He signs a consent form. What did he do next? He signed a consent form. What does he give to the nurse? He gives the nurse a urine sample. What did he give to the nurse? He gave the nurse a urine sample. What does the nurse do to the container? The nurse labels the container. What did the nurse do to the container? The nurse labeled the container. What happens to the specimen? The lab tests the specimen. What happened to the specimen? The lab tested the specimen. Did Fabio get the results? Yes, Fabio got the results. Does Fabio get the results? Yes, Fabio gets the results. Verbs: ask, asks, asked. Call, calls, called. Examine, examines, examined. Fill out, fills out, filled out. Label, labels, labeled. Make, makes, made. Measure, measures, measured. Record, records, recorded. Review, reviews, reviewed. Sign, signs, signed. Take, takes, took. Test, tests, tested. Wait, waits, waited. Weigh, weighs, weighed. Nouns: appointment, assistant, blood pressure, consent form, container, doctor, drug test, examination room, examination table, file, form, health, heart rate, information, lab, lifestyle, medical exam, nurse, photo ID, physical, reflexes, results, specimen, throat, urine sample, waiting room,